Good morning, friends. Welcome to today's class. Today we have a problem, and it says we should find the value of x, the number missing here, if this number was arranged in base 3. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do here is, since there is a number missing here, and the answer has already been given to you, so add these two and subtract from this one. That will now give you the answer. So let's go. So we have this minus a 2002 plus a 112. They are all in base 3. So let's first of all add these two first. So 2002 and a 112. Right? Now we are going to do the addition. Remember, this number, they are all in base 3. So 2 plus 2 will give you what? 4. But you're not going to write the 4 because the number is in base 3. So you use the 4 to divide 3. Alright? So now you have 4 divided by 3. That's 1 remainder 1. You write the 1 here and carry the remainder and add here. 1 plus 0 is 1 plus this 1, it gives you what? 2. You need to write that 2 because it is less than the base. Now, 1 plus 0 plus 1 is what? 1. And then you bring down these 2. So you have this answer now in base 3. You now head over to the subtraction. So it will become something like this. Minus a 2, 1, 2, 1. Right? So now let's arrange it. We have 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, then a 2, 1, 2, 1. And let's do a subtraction. Now here you have, remember, is also in 3. So you are going to subtract. 0 minus 1. Of course it can't. So what you do, you borrow from 1. And whatever you borrow is what? The base, 3. So you bring the 3 here. And here will become what? 0. 3 minus 1, you have 2. Now, there is no number here, right? 0 minus 2 is 0. Cannot, right? So you borrow from here again. When you borrow here, it brings it here. That is 3. I'm borrowing 3. 3 minus 2, you have 1. Coming over to this other side, now there is nothing here. Again, 0 minus 1 cannot. So you borrow from here. When you borrow from here and bring it here, it becomes what? 3. But here will become what? 2. 3 minus 1 will give you 2. Now, here is 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. And you cannot write 0 here as a 0 in front of a number. So you have it as a 2, 1, 2 base 3. So that is how to handle a problem like this. What you simply do is to add the two answers here, then you subtract from this other one to give you this answer. Thanks for watching.